make sure that they're assigned out properly to each one of the employees, and that those devices are returned upon the separation of that employee.
And you know that that's not happening. Just thinking about Chief Lacey, he refused to leave when they fired him. Do you think that he don't have all the electronic devices, the phone they gave him, iPad he got? If you think that he didn't keep that, you done lost your mind. And he still got it to this day. To this day, the feds are going to have to come and get that from him. Hey y'all, it's your girl J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments to let me know what you think about this, okay? So at the special meeting that the trustees, the Dalton trustees had on the 12th, something got brought up by, of course, my favorite, Belcher, the one who always be on it, okay? The queen of the receipt, okay? Something that was brought up is the electronics, along with all the many things that the Tiffany likes to purchase without any permission at all. Electronics seem to be pretty high on the scale, okay? So apparently there's a bunch of iPads and computers and Wi-Fi devices all over the fucking place, which proves that clearly if these things are just stacked up somewhere and nobody's using them, clearly they're ordering shit that they don't need. So they're just running it up, which makes me personally think that, I mean, what, she just giving them away for Christmas? You know, like, what are they there for if nobody's using them and they're just there? So they have to come up with a whole entire ordinance for the simplest stuff because of things like this. Like, why are you ordering all these computers, laptops, tablets, probably gold microphones if I had to guess? That's just my theory, and I can have that, okay? So we're going to check out this clip where they're going to be talking about it. And I thought it would be pretty interesting. Just all the tiny little things that are just like so off, and just then being reminiscent, like listening in my mind, overhearing Tiffany say how the trustees are just not doing their job. That's hilarious to me. So let's hop on in. And you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see.
Okay. Item D is a motion to approve ordinance number 24-011, establishing a policy on village cell phones and iPads. Mm-hmm. Is there a motion?
A motion. I'll second.
Okay, hearing a motion and second. Any discussion at this time?
Can we say cell phones and like tablets, because it's more than just iPads?
Okay. So we want to.
So maybe electronic devices.
There you go. You gotta be.
Can we just say electronic devices?
Okay, so we'll amend. We want to approve it with the amendment of adding electronic devices to the ordinance.
Yes.
Do I need to get another second, or is that?
No, that's fine. We'll
second.
add that to the language.
And in discussion, the reason I say electronic devices, because since we have now been able to actually communicate and work with departments, not only have we found an abundance of tablets just sitting around, like stacks of them, not being used, but we're being put in the bill, but we've also found the little sinks where I guess they have like portable Wi-Fi that you can put in everybody's car, like luxury stuff that you do for your personal self, not for municipality. So that's why I would want to say electronic devices versus just iPad.
Yeah, just little stuff for individual people who think they're special and think they the king and the queen, okay, of all. And what, of course, it's nothing. If you recall Tiffany talking about how the trustees didn't want to pay for these little things, they're like $100 here, $130 there. You know, it's peanuts. She called it peanuts because it's somebody else's money. Now, all these electronic devices that she's been purchasing that they don't even need, just, you know, running it up at Best Buy, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, it's peanuts. That's peanuts. You know what? May you be buried in peanuts under the prison, okay?
iPads. Is that okay?
Absolutely. And further, the policy that, as it has been presented to the board, also includes the inventorying of these items and to make sure that they're assigned out properly to each one of the employees, and they're signed out, and that those devices are returned upon the separation of that employee from the.
And you know that that's not happening. Okay? I can just thinking about Chief Lacey. He refused to leave when they fired him? Do you think that he don't have all the electronic devices, the phone they gave him? Because I'm sure they fucking did. You know, iPad he got. You know, like all his little Wi-Fi, all his little shit. If you think that he didn't keep that shit, you done lost your mind. He definitely, and he still got it to this day. To this day, the feds are gonna have to come and get that from him. That's the only way they're gonna get that back. The feds are gonna have to just confiscate it when they take everything else. If you think he ain't still got it, you know they do. When these people get into this little trouble, and just thinking about the guy who she just hired as the Geppetto that she just hired as the administrator, even though they are saying, you know, no, he's not the administrator. They already have an administrator, and that's not legit. If you think that Tiffany ain't already gave him an iPad, gave him a company phone, if you don't think that she's done that already, if you don't think that this man is already synced up with the system, that he ain't got accounts and shit, if you think that he don't have that, I don't know what to tell you, because this is how she functions. She does whatever she wants to do, when she wants to do it, and everything is premature. Everything. Like every single thing that she does. That's how she does things. And she always does it just like that. So this person who's like an alleged Geppetto that she just randomly just hires literally just because the guy was kissing her ass about a fucking gift card for gas. He just so wanted some gas cards. Is the only reason why he's loving on her like this. He wanted free gas cards and she was giving them away when she was running to be mayor. That's why he loved her so much. That's why he kissed her ass so much, and he always be talking about it. Every time he come up and start talking about how wonderful she is, he bring up these fucking gas cards like that. That's the guy who she just decided to hire as the administrator. And now he's got like an account and stuff. Like he's got like access to these things. Like I'm sure he's got an iPad. I'm sure she gave him an iPad. I'm sure she gave him a phone. If I had to guess, he probably sold the iPad for gas money. But that's just my guess. And I can have that. And I can share it too. It's my prerogative. I do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. Ooh.
The village. So those policies, as Attorney McGrath mentioned, previously had not been in place. And so we want to make sure that we have documented policies on the books that protect the village.
And I don't think the issue is clear to the board, given that the board was not getting the information that it requested. A lot of this came through Lori Lightfoot's investigation, as well as cooperation with staff now within the last six weeks or so.
Yeah, they're talking about Freeman.
It really came to light.
Yeah, Freeman told it.
Okay.
Freeman was super snitching, honey. Telling it all. Okay, no stone left unturned. He's trying to win his way to freedom, honey. He's trying to win the hearts of the feds, I guess. I don't know. But he is really trying to diminish his time that he's about to have to do. Okay, he's like, look, what do I need? What y'all need from me? I tell you anything you want to know. This where Keith Freeman's at right now. This is his thought process. Okay, he's a super snitch at this point. And that's why Tiffany super hates him, because he knows the most. He helped her plot. They used to sit in rooms and giggle about how they were going to steal. It's just how I see it. Like I know, like I feel, I can see him in my head doing that. You know what I'm saying? He knows the most. If anybody could take her all the way down to the the lower level of the prison, it's going to be Freeman. That's why she hates him so very much.
Any further discussion? Okay, hearing none. Deputy Clerk, please call the roll.
Trustee Norwood.
Aye.
Trustee Stanley Brown. Aye. Trustee Tammy Brown. Aye. Mayor Pro Tem House.
Aye.
Trustee Belcher.
Aye.
Motion passed.
That's right. Accountability. And this is how you do a vote about something. So you know Belcher brought this up. This had Belcher written all over it. Belcher be on her shit, honey. She plays no games. She ain't even here for social purposes at all. Like, she is here about the business, okay? Tiffany is about to pay. Tiffany fucked with what is called the wrong one, okay? All the times Tiffany used to talk to Belcher crazy, she about to pay for every single word. She about to have to eat every single word she ever said, because Belcher does not play those types of games, okay? Oh my gosh. Just thinking about all the electronic devices. Like, every time she hires some weirdo, she give him an iPad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're hired. Here you go. Just make a password and you'll be linked up with all the system. You'll have everybody's addresses and everything. You're going to have everybody's accounts and all that stuff. You're going to have access to all these things that you don't have any kind, like we can do no background check. Because if we did, clearly you being, like this history of yours that everybody knows about already. Like, imagine what's going to show up in this history. I'm just saying, this shit is just gross. It's just gross. That's all I'm saying to you. Okay. All right. Don't be like this. Don't be like this. This ain't nowhere to be. Okay. I think they're doing a good job. They're doing such a great job. I can't say it enough. The trustees have been dealing with this situation for like 3.5 years. Like literally, she was in office maybe 3 months, and not even 3. I'm sorry. I don't even think it was 3 months. I think it was weeks since she was in office when they realized that this was a fucking mistake, that she was a problem, and they needed to undo what they just did, like what her being made the mayor. Like they knew that this was bad, and immediately started trying to fix it. But they had, like, of course, everybody just assumed what she's saying is true. They're just hating because I'm the youngest, because I'm the first woman. Like, I'm a go-getter, I'm a whatever. And they just hating on me. And because people weren't seeing enough of what they were seeing, because she was hiding every fucking thing, they just believed them. They believed her. And so it took forever for people to realize what was going on. But they steadfast. They dealt with this for 3.5 years. If for no other reason to respect these people, I'm going to tell you, they have been dealing with the Tiffany for 3.5 years. Like there have been no breaks. There's been no breaks. No time where she was acting normal and they thought maybe there was hope. No. She been like this the whole time. They've been dealing with this the entire time. They've been getting no information whole fucking time. So kudos again. I can't help but say it over and over again. Okay. Y'all behave. Okay. Don't be a tiff. Okay. Because karma comes around. Okay. Diddy is showing an example of this right now. Okay. Okay. You're supposed to be able to learn from other people's mistakes. Like if Diddy had learned from the ones who fell before him. Okay. If the two that fell before him, if he had learned but from their mistakes, he would have at least stopped doing what he was doing. So there wouldn't have been more shit. Maybe stopped, and started apologizing to people. maybe he could have avoided all this. But no, you just gonna keep on going. Just like Tiffany. Tiffany gonna keep going till the cuffs show up. Clink, okay? Oh, mama love you. Yes, she do. Oh. Peace.